What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with another Star Ocean Amnesis video. Today, as I said in my previous video, if there was enough support and likes and stuff, I would start covering the Japanese content on the game since the English version is shutting down. And that's what we are here to do. So for this video, we got two things to cover. One, the actual banner and event for the Brave Exvius, Final Fantasy Brave Exvius collab is actually back. You can go ahead and you can summon here if you want any of the three characters here. Well, two characters here, and then there's one in the event, actually. And we're going to go over that real quick before we hop into this questionnaire thing that you can do. So, if you go over, and this is actually easier than it was initially in the... I don't know how it was originally in the Japanese version, but in the English version... this is much easier. I'm trying to remember which event. You know what? It'll be easier if I just click on the event and then we look at the currency. Not this one. Brave Exvius. What's the currency? Okay, it's those ones. Okay. So we'll go ahead. We'll click down here. So it's this one right here. You can actually buy the other I forget what his Lassel or something. You can actually buy him down here for only 70 of these crystals, which, you know, a couple, even probably one run on this event should be enough to get you enough to get him. So yeah, you can get your one copy right there, and there's some other stuff here, you know, like some of these things, which I'll actually go ahead and grab the stamps, because I do like messing with the stamps a lot. Especially when they're collab ones. I think they're pretty cute. So you got a Moogle right there. So there's that. So that's it for that. You know, nothing huge. Just kind of a rerun event there. Now, for the main reason I'm making this video, if you actually scroll over... I'm trying to... Okay, it looks like you can only scroll this way. It's not letting me scroll the other way. So let's click on this thing right here. Let it load up real quick. There is a questionnaire right here that you can do, and it's just to let the developers know, like, what kind, you know, what kind of, what's the word for it? It's basically asking you different stuff, like how long do you play the game each day? How often do you play the game? Who's your favorite character? You know, just trying to get a feel for their fan base of people who are playing the game. So what I'm going to do is, you're not going to see the screen when I'm selecting my options, but what we're going to do is, I am going to screen mirror to my computer, so you should see this right in front of you. And here are all of the options. So when you're sitting in the thing, you can just kind of look at this list. I don't have a link to this list. This is a PDF that was posted in the official Star Ocean Amnesis Discord, so if you want to see it, I would recommend just, if you're not in the Discord and you play the game, I would recommend just joining it, just so you can see the kinds of updates and stuff like that. So I'm going to leave this up as we're going down, so that way you guys can see the options. Maybe you'll just follow along with this part while you have your game open, and then you can choose your options. So the first option right here, as we see, male or female, so you go ahead and choose that. Second option is your age, which for me, between 20 and 29. Third option is your region, obviously overseas. I mean, I figure they have to know that, you know, people who might not even speak Japanese are playing this game, but we always say we have a way around this. Okay, what made you start the application? I like the Star Ocean series, so that'll be the first option. Number 5 is, when did you start playing? I'd say roughly about a year ago. I started my account when the English version started, and then I downloaded a Japanese version account and started working on that shortly after. And then I actually lost that account when I changed phones, and then I got this account that I currently have now that I've probably had for like 3 months. So let's go ahead and scroll down more. Where do you play? Usually at home. To be totally honest. Next one is, how often do you play? Every day. Of course. Sometimes I don't really, you know, if there's nothing for me to really farm in terms of events, I usually just get on, I do my 3 trials, and then I usually just do the dailies, and then that's pretty much it. Okay, so have you ever watched News Koro? There's not really an in-between option. It's just I watch every time it's broadcasted, or I watch the first one, but not the ones after. We're just gonna go with I watch them all, because why not? I look into them when I can. Why did you, I wanted to know the latest info. Oh, it's multiple choice. I mean, I do like the atmosphere of the program too, so we'll do 1 and 3. Fill in your favorite character from the Star Ocean series. We'll just do an easy one that's a lot of people's favorites. Let's go. Well, I don't want to say that. I'm not as avid a Star Ocean fan as I am a Tales fan, so I can't really say who is popular in the franchise or not. But I know Edge is a pretty popular character, so I'm just going to put his name in. Pick the content you usually play. You can select more than one. I pretty much do all of them, so let's just go ahead and check all of them off. I don't think there's really a reason to select others, because if they list all the content, then yeah. Alright, and then pick the content you find most interesting, maximum of 3. I like single battle. And then let's just go with mission scenario and event scenario, which should be all the way down here. Obviously, you can just count your way down. All right, 13. Pick which you find most enjoyable during battle. You can select more than one. I do like party organized combination, you know, when they kind of like link together. So I do like that one, so we'll select that one. I like rush combo, so that's the 5th one down. I guess exhilarating battle actions. Or you know what? Let's go with continuous attack with battle skills. I do like making combos. I mean, it's select more than one. Yeah, we'll go with exhilarating battle options as well. And we'll stick with those. Pick which you find boring in the game. I do find it a bit tedious to... I believe deep space exploration is when you just send the characters out on missions. I do find that kind of tedious. It yields good stuff, but it's kind of annoying, you know, having to get on every couple of hours, especially with the long loading times, to even want to bother going in there to put more characters out. So, I mean, I don't know if that's something they could change, but... Let me make sure I didn't check off the same 2 things. No, we should be good. Let me just, got a notification on my phone. I wanted to turn on Do Not Disturb, so that doesn't pop up when you guys can actually see my phone. Okay, so that's those ones. Or that's that one. That's really the only thing I really have an issue with in the game. What do you want to implement? Ooh. This is interesting. They have ideas for stuff and they just want to see what fans want. All right, let's look at these. A battle type dungeon. How would that work? So would there be like a map you would have to run on? So would it be like kind of like how Final Fantasy Brave Exvius has like those little like dungeons and you have battles in the dungeons? I'd be curious to how that... You know what? I'd be cool with that. I wouldn't mind that. I guess the only issue with that would be if, you know, as long as it has like an auto run type thing for the dungeon, you know, for people who want to be lazy or just get stuff done quick. Let's see. Communication such as chat and lobby function. I don't really care about chat. New form of event mission. No. Okay. PvP, keep that out of here. No. Go away. We're not doing that. um, ranking system. That'd be kind of interesting. If it was like ranking for an event, then yeah. PA event to see conversation between characters. I like that. An item creation. I kind of like that too. You know, if we could like craft our own weapons. So let's go with those two. Oh, you can only select two. Um, yeah, let's go with item creation for the second choice. What do you think about the order system? I assume that means, you know, when you send the characters out on stuff. So I'm going to say neutral just because I don't hate it because it does give us materials. But there is things that they could fix. So I assume number 17, that's just like to explain what you think about it. And then 18, what do you think about extended CA and mastery system? Um, that's good. I don't mind it. All right, what do you think about the friendship system? I love the friendship system. It's very, very good. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. How often do you play multiplayer or single player? Let's go with mostly single. Because I really only do multiplayer for my dailies, to be honest. I feel like most of the content in the game is easy enough to do on your own. And, you know, even you just gotta play carefully. I mean, obviously, for the level 170 and above missions, I feel like it's nice to go with people who can actually control their character instead of just the AI kind of like flailing around. Okay. How often do you play Supremacy? Not really. Is that the... Hmm. I'm gonna say never play. Okay. For those who never play Supremacy difficulty from previous question, pick the reason why. Oh, Supremacy is the difficulty. Yeah, I don't think I've ever done that. I guess difficulty too high. I mean, the AIs aren't smart enough to kind of keep me alive through a lot of it from what I've done. Um, what is your motivation for gacha character? Ooh. Now, this is something that obviously depends on the kind of game I'm playing. But I'd say for Star Ocean, I'd probably say 3D model. Just kind of how the character looks. So we'll go with the second option. All right. How often do you gacha? I'd say one time a month. Because I don't like to summon on every banner. I just like to summon on the banners that I really, really like. Which this summer banner, I actually did go all in as much as I could. And the only character I did not pull from the two summer banners was Edge on the first banner. Pick which character you want to have costume change. Oh, wait. Wait. Oh, wow, there's a whole list. I'm just gonna choose. I see one that says SOA, so I'm just gonna choose that one because that's obviously Star Ocean Amnesis. I'm hoping that's Evelise, even though she already has tons of seasonals, so whatever. Write the name of the characters you want implemented in the game from Star Ocean other than existed I don't know all the characters that are already in the game. Um, that's hard to do because I don't know the entire roster. I'm gonna come back to that one. Because because I don't know if you're going to be forced to do that one or not. So the next one is pick a character you want to have them awaken. Apparently it's not necessary. It's just a huge list of characters once again. Name a title you want to have collaboration. We already did Tails, and that was like my biggest one. I mean, I guess I could write Tails again. What else would be cool to see in Star Ocean? Star Ocean's already done a lot, like even some unexpected things. You know, obviously we've gotten Nier, we've gotten like Attack on Titan, obviously Brave Exvius and Tails. What would be another good one to do? Man, this is really a tough one. I don't know who I would want to collab with. I guess maybe Danmachi. That'd be kind of cool because they have a mobile game. Alright, so that's fine. And then the last one. What other games do you play outside of Star Ocean Anamnesis? I assume they mean mobile games, so we'll go with Tales of the Rays. And then... I mean, this is all in English, so I don't know. It's not really gonna matter too much overall. Just type this in if I can type correctly, and autocorrect would actually help here. Okay, so we'll just put those two, and that's pretty much it. So, other than that, guys, I think that's pretty much everything. Obviously, like I said, you can look at all this stuff in the actual Discord for Star Ocean Anamnesis. I will continue to keep you guys updated on stuff that comes out. You know, obviously right here is the post that has to do with it. Following the official Twitter is also kind of nice. You know, obviously yesterday they posted stuff about Brave Exvius returning. I think there was one more thing down here I wanted to talk about. Oh, the retweet campaign is they handed out the rewards already, so you get 3 of the Ace character tickets, which I tried to use on the banner today when I was still chasing what's her name? Colleen, I believe is how you say it. Summer Colleen. And I didn't get her from that, so I had to do one more multi, and it was funny. This was like because I did like 4 steps before the steps went away, and then I did like 3 multis after that. And it took the 3rd multi to get 2 copies of her, which is kind of hilarious to think about. But other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. Whenever the next banner comes out, I assume we're done with the summer stuff, so I assume the next banner we get will probably either be story related or just some kind of basic banner where we get a character that hasn't been added yet. So whenever that happens, I will keep you guys apprised of that. But if you like this video, throw a like on it so I know you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe for more if you're new to the channel. I will see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.